Hey everyone, today we are going to talk about putting our rows together. So as you can see, I got all my rows put together, stitched this way as I went, going all the way down. And now we are going to start putting them together to make your whole quilt. So I already have 4 rows already done. So I am going to show you how I take mine off the wall, and then I'll show you how I get them together over at the table. But how I usually start in the middle, that's just how I do it. You can start anywhere. I know I freaked some people out by starting in the middle, but you do not have to start in the middle. You can start at the top, you can start at the bottom, you can start anywhere you want. I usually like to go towards my longer strips to get them done first, and then go out one way and then start in the middle again and go down. So how I would do it is I would take the top row above. Since I'm going up, I would take the row that I'm going to be putting on next, and I just make sure that I have it lined up and to where it's supposed to go, and I just kind of hold it. So I'm going to take that off, and then I would take it over to the table, and I'll meet you there and I'll show you what we do next. Okay, we are here at the cutting table, and I have my smaller strip laid on top of my strip that's already together. I'm sorry, Jake is looking at the window and he feels the need to bark at everything. So how I like to do this is because you want to have your seams match up. So one tip when I am ironing, as I go on the big long strips on the wall, I usually will tend to iron all of my seams one way on one row, and then on the next row I'll iron them the other way. So I have them going one way and the other way, one way and the other way. You don't have to do this. You can still line them up without doing it. It just makes it easier, because what we are going to do is we're going to nest our seams together. And what that means is we're going to take, so we're going to start with this blue one right here. So I have this seam is going to the left, and this seam is going to the right, and we're going to kind of line them up. Now when you pick them up, you can kind of feel where the seams are, and if you put them over top of each other, you can kind of feel where they just go, they kind of dip in right into each other, and the 2 seams are lined up underneath there, so they're nestled right together. So I like to nestle them, and then I just put a clip, and then I'll go down to the next seam, and then I will turn it the one way, turn it the other way, and then I just kind of push them in, and you can feel it. If you feel your seams, you can feel that they're nestled in there. And then I'll put another clip, and this is the end of my row, so I will just put a clip here. Now this isn't an actual, this is just the seam from the 2 blocks. It's not actually a nesting seam, so I don't put a clip there, but I'll go down to this one, and again I'll turn the one seam one way, one seam the other, just kind of push them over till I feel that they're together, and put a clip, and I just put one kind of to hold my fabric there at the beginning. So that is how I get it. How I do it. So if I'm happy to show this to anybody once you're at this step, show you how to nest seams, but it just makes it so that they match up. I mean, obviously I didn't do a very good job there, but like here, you can see that I got it lined up so that they just flow together better. So that's it for today. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this quilt, sewing all my rows, get it done, and then the next step is going to be trimming up our sides. So thank y'all.